So, a core of our process is being able to reflect back on the ways in which you were parented, specifically through the lens of differentiating the power over parenting paradigm using things like control, conditional love and acceptance, manipulation. Um, Power over punishment, like demanding obedience or else, and how to make the shift through and to empowered parenting. And we'll notice the ways in which you have carried how you were parented into your family today, the patterns that are still alive in your lineage, and the steps that you need to take, that you are invited to take to begin the healing, softening process of learning a new way that prioritizes relationship, the humanity of every being in the family, equality, unconditional love, and acceptance. From there, we get into our skill building. And we do this informed by Dr. Daniel Siegel, who is a attachment science researcher. He studies and teaches interpersonal neurobiology, and he studies and teaches the importance of understanding our life narrative so we can parent from presence. From there, we learn skills like nonviolent communication. We learn how to communicate in our families, which many of us don't know how to do. We communicate mostly through projection, through blame, through criticism, through shame, through shutdown and withdrawal, not very, very loving and connecting communication dynamics in most families. And we learn how to make the shift into a more healthy and connected way of communicating. We learn all about boundaries and how to set limits from clear values in a way that gives our children safety, structure, and guidance without any shame at all. We also teach our 5-step process. It's called the peace process. And this is essentially how to connect with another person 101. And this takes the place of all power over strategies. And I support you as your coach through any fear that you have around releasing control strategies, any resistances that you have in your body or your mind for releasing these control strategies. And we find what works for your family because it's all different for every family. We also learn about playful parenting, using play to disrupt and heal problematic behavior, to regulate our child, to process overwhelm and stress from their bodies, because we know that overwhelm and stress in our children's bodies creates the behaviors that we struggle with as parents. So we use the power of play and the power of storytelling versus lecturing. We also explore things like forgiveness and grief, fear, anger, rage, healthy aggression. I mean, there's so much that we do. It's just the best thing ever.